If you couldn't tell by that screen that was just up, I was just playing Doom 2 for YouTube, coincidentally. I didn't even know that was a secret. I just had a hunch and decided to try and activate that wall, and there we go. You've just seen me find a secret live. Not like reveal a secret, because, you know, E1M1, that doesn't count, because I knew where they all were. I just found that one live on camera. Alright. Enough about that. Like I said, just coming off of Doom 2 because, you know, I actually don't know why. We're just here, but since we're here, we might as well just run with it. Yeah, I didn't want to go to Shadowwood in Hexen quite yet because, you know, that Hexen hub is a bit long. I mean, Heretic episodes are 8 levels, but, you know, they're still a bit long. I don't know if we'll finish it in this episode, but it doesn't really matter to me. And yeah, I should clarify. I'm not doing Shadow of the Serpent Riders, and the reason's twofold. One, it's difficult. Same logic why I didn't do Thy Flesh Consumed. And two, which is, I don't know those levels as well as I know these ones. Like, these ones, I can go through the levels, navigate them somewhat fluidly. Somewhat. There will be cases where I am like, excuse me, what the fuck? Because I looked over something. But for the most part, it's fluid. In the Shadow of the Serpent Riders expansion, also known as these two, I have no idea what I'm doing. I haven't played those levels enough to actually know what I'm doing in them. I mean, episodes 1 through 3, those are classic. I've played those a lot. Now. Jeez, we're full on this. And it's even a pretty good weapon, so we're gonna pull it out and we're gonna use it. Because Dragon Claw rocks. Oh, I forgot to mention, apparently, and this is apparently, some people find the noise that the Mage's Wand makes and the sound that, well, the Dragon Claw makes, they're different sounds, but they're similar enough that I can say it in the same breath. Anyway, apparently people find them annoying. I am not one of those people. I like them, which is why I forgot to mention it until now. Also, I should mention, just like in Hexen, where, you know, you're going after Korax, in this game, we're also going after someone. I mean, of course, right? It's a video game. But, you see, the main character would know the name of this person already. So, I'm just gonna say their name. We are going up against Desperal. I'm not going to tell you anything else about him. Nothing else about Desperal. All you get to know is his name. And now that you have a name to go with it, over the course of these 3 episodes, you'll either A, wonder in suspense what the fuck he looks like, aka what you should do, or look it up on the internet, which is what you shouldn't do. I won't leave you with just a name though, because at least for me that would be curiosity enough to look it up. So I will give you at least something to associate with him as soon as... Yeah. As soon as I see it. Right up there. Those wizard guys. Those are disciples of Despero. Those are his followers. And yes, those purple energy balls, they hurt. So this is one of the levels I remember a bit less fluidly than the others. Think, man. Is it over there? Very well could be. So yeah, I did get lost for a second, but I figured it out quickly. Which is more than I can say for those other levels. It's not that they're bad levels. They're fine. It's just I'm directionally challenged. And observationally challenged as well. You can put a switch slightly indented into the wall right next to me. I'm probably not going to see it. And that is where the problem lies. Wow, a green key. Even a green key. Alright, we have 2 kinds of key. Actually, wait a minute. We already used the yellow key. Of course we have 2 kinds of keys. Oh, and this... You have no doubt noticed... Heretic does things in a very particular way. And I mean this. Every time. Every single one. In every stage. The key order goes yellow, green, blue. Every time. If a stage doesn't feature the blue key or the green key, well, too bad. They don't get featured at all. It always starts with yellow, goes to green, and then goes to blue. I don't know why the devs at Raven saw fit to make that distinction. Also, that hallway is slightly too short for the undead warrior they put in it. Hey. So now we just need to find the blue key. Also... Okay, that was not... I thought I saw a Tome of Power somewhere in here, but I think it was the Undead Warrior and, you know, the fading that happens and the limited palette. And, oh, here's a blue key. Yeah, I knew exactly where it was. Took me a while to find it the first time. Right, I should deal with these immediately. Oh. And there you saw a Nitro Golem ghost. Come on, it's one of these windows. Or is it? It actually might not be. Hold on, let me... I mean, there's a neat Tome of Power, but I already have some. We can't open that. Here they are. The wings. Of Wrath in particular. Unlike in Hexen, they are limited time. And in Heretic, you can't jump either, so you might, you know, want to use them to do some things. I honestly have no idea what triggers what. There's... all I know, there's something in this room. And that's it. There's something somewhere in this room a switch, I presume, that I must press. Here it is. And as you can see, the wings are fading. Oh, hello, good sir, Mr. Disciple of Desparal. You're dead. I don't know about this. I have no way to prove this, but I think that this song is the most famous one in the entire series. I think it only appears in 2 of the games, but I don't know. And by series, I mean Heretic and Hexen series, since they're in the same canon. It only appears, like, in 2 of the games. I think some of the expansions as well, but I don't know, there's just something about it. Now, unlike in Hexen, I don't know where the secret levels are or how to get to them, and more importantly, I don't give a shit. Oh, perfect. Oh. Oh, never mind. There it is. Yeah, we got this weird flickering light shit going on. It's not a big enough deal. It's not as big a deal as I thought, though. Yes, you do need to know to do that. So yeah, there are parts of this game that are a little, you know, Hexen-esque. But it's mostly just straight Doom-style action with added inventory system. Hello, everything. Sweet, Tome of Power. Okay. Okay, it's just 3. Oh, whatever. I can afford to do this. Huh, neat. Ah! Now I've figured everything out. Nope. I'm getting away from that. Right. Switches in the room. Yeah, eat it, undead warriors. You can't find me. Except for the fact that you know exactly where I am. Oh, and you too. You up there. You know, that's still in the way. Well, I have no doubt that we missed something somewhere. Because I think that stair should be up by now. I have no doubt it's somewhere here. I always miss everything around here. Okay, well, I was wondering about that. Now I suppose I have that answered. Why am I running around outside? It certainly won't be here. If it's gonna be anywhere, it's somewhere inside one of these buildings. As to where, your idea is as good as mine, unless you've played this game before, in which case your idea is better than mine. I mean, I knew about the areas in this glass, but wasn't... I don't think, or at least I didn't think they were necessary. I'm still not sure on that. Okay, well, I don't care about that one bit. Here it is. At least I hope. Yeah, it's that one. Always forget that one. And when these guys are flickering, they are constantly switching between ghost and, you know, normal physical entity. So always use magic weapons against them. And that ought to have... We did it! Just E1 M7 and E1 M8 now. Which I recall this level being a lot simpler. And by simpler I mean I don't forget one switch tucked away in a corner. But yeah, that's me. Directionally challenged and also not good at looking for things. I mean, yes, it's hidden inside a secret, but it's what I mean with proto-hexen. The good and the bads that are associated with that. Okay, no way up there. There's a way right up here. How the hell did you get down there so goddamn fast without me noticing? There we go. Gauntlets weren't wanting to cooperate today. Alright. Oh yeah, that we're holding right now, that's a shadow sphere. It can make you go invisible. Getting all these rings of invincibility, which are basically just invulnerability spheres from Doom, but you carry them everywhere. Ah, there we go. Well, I didn't know I had an entire squad of gargoyles following me. Oh, and the shadow sphere. It's basically partial invisibility from Doom, except enemies won't always notice you walking in front of them. Which, yeah, in Doom, the partial invisibility, it just serves to make the enemies throw their projectiles and or hit scan all over the place, but here it actually makes you not only invisible to the view of enemies in select light levels, of course, and of course as long as you also stay silent and don't, you know, bump into them, but, you know, that's basically common sense stuff. Aside from that, the Shadow Sphere also makes you completely immune to physical projectiles like those green axes that the undead warriors throw. They don't make you immune to melee attacks, which... funky, but okay. And another... there was another thing they do. What else did they do? What else does it do? Right. Anything that it homes in on you or tries to home in on you, it can't. Not when you're using a Shadow Sphere. Let's just push that. I'm sure that'll help. Would you look at that? Our case has been helped. Oh. Would you just cut it out? Okay, now that's much better. Now, I mean, I've been here for a little while. I do kind of want to stop, but... excuse me, I kind of want to stop, but... instead of doing that, I'm just gonna finish the episode because we're almost done. And that was a big oofy owie. Could step on that. Red sparkles indicate that it's gonna teleport you somewhere in the level. Blue sparkles indicate it's gonna take you right on out of there. Oh. Nope. Stop. And once again, we're out. Into the final level of this episode, Hell's Maw. Not to be confused with episode 2, Hell's Maw. This will be on the test. And you know, I'm not doing particularly great health-wise. I have no healing items. Well, I'm about to now. So I'm going to use my ring of... get out. I'm going to use my ring of invincibility to protect me while I climb up here. Because there's a lot of undead warriors about. Of course, we have this, which we can just... we got this... oh, come on. Explode! Be destroyed! Permanently, please, so I can... well, as I was about to say, I guess that is not going to work. Quick, open that or run out. I don't want to be dealing with this. Hey, look at all the quartz flasks we have. You'd think this is Hexen with how many we have. Because Heretic levels usually don't give you this much. Now. Shit. I didn't think they could get out of there. I didn't think they could get out of there yet. Anyway. Come here, you. That's an Iron Lich. Shoots out an ice ball like Hex and Wendigos do. Come on. What else can you do? Aside from melee attack. Just more ice. Come on now. Well, if you're not willing to do anything else, I'll just fight these fuckers instead. Not like this. I'm gonna fight them one-on-one, or... Excuse me. Face-to-face, that's what I mean. Now, you. Okay, yeah, they have the fire pillar attack. And the homing tornado. The classic. Now you can use the shadow sphere. It'll shoot its projectiles and shit all over the place. But there is a plus side. Not only will that ice ball go through you, the shards won't, but the actual ball itself will. But those tornadoes. Remember I said that homing things, they don't work on someone using the shadow sphere. That applies to... There's the shift enter shortcut reeling its ugly head. But main point, of course, those stupid tornadoes, they're homing. So what the hell do you think happens? They can't follow you anymore. Now what they do is they throw you all around, and it's stupid and really annoying, and oh shit. Looks like I'm gonna need to show off my other special powers. These little spike balls are called rippers. How they work is they completely penetrate something, and then while they're doing that, so yeah, it gets shot out, a projectile that goes really fast, it lands, it hits, and then all the rippers get launched out, and they do like, I think 1 damage per second or something like that to anything they're inside. Except for Iron Liches, I think. They have a special immunity to that because they're bosses. I think. And of course, I did that because we have this now. And now you stand no fucking chance. Because I am the Golden God. Or at least my vision indicates that. With the destruction of the Iron Liches and their minions, the last of the undead are cleared from this plane of existence. Those creatures had to come from somewhere, though, and you have the sneaky suspicion that the fiery portal of Hell's Maw opens onto their home dimension. To make sure more undead don't come through, you'll have to seal Hell's Maw from the other side. Of course, this means you may get stuck in a very unfriendly world, but no one said being a heretic was easy. And we're gonna go on to Hell's Maw. Next time, of course. I have no idea what I did, but it was weird, and it's scaring me. Anyway, I will see you next time for more of this.